All right. Oh, let's see if this is the correct. Oh, it's not. All right, that should be better. All right, it is Wednesday. We are lacing. Continuing on this piece, I'm gonna work this section right here. Let's see if I can figure this out. I should maybe turn this way a little because I need to get in right there. There we go. Let me adjust the camera a little. It looks a little off balance. Okay, there we go. Alright, got some bobbins rolled. Let's see what's going on. Alright, so we weren't able to lace last week. We had some appointments. Panda had to get some tests done. I had a dentist appointment. Yay! And we just didn't make it home in time. But we're back now, and we have kittens. There's so many kittens. There's probably about 11 kittens. And one of the mamas looks like she has a little abscess that's forming in her cheek. She had one right before she had her kittens. It's Mama Gaia. And we had taken Athena to the vet right before she had her kittens. And they didn't want to put her on antibiotics because it could harm the kittens. And they still don't want to give her antibiotics because it could harm the kittens while she's nursing. So she's not on any antibiotics. So I don't know if I should take Mama Gaia to the vet if they aren't going to give her the antibiotics that she needs to treat the abscess. I mean, I know they'll drain it and everything, but if it's just going to come back, then it kind of seems like there's no point. And I don't want to have to spend all that money that could be used to spay her. Okay, let's see. So we'll see what happens with the abscess. If it will probably burst on its own. It'll drain on its own, burst, whatever. And then we'll just keep that area clean, apply some topical cream. That has worked very well on the pets previously. We use the Life Elements Healing Everyday Skin Repair, and it's an all-natural product. It's made with beeswax and honey, which have antimicrobial and antibacterial properties. And it has worked very, very well for everybody who has tried it. So we'll put that on there, and that should help kill whatever infection is going on there. Her kittens were getting their little belly buttons were a little infected. So I don't know if they got it from her or what, but we applied some of the everyday skin repair, just a tiny bit. It worked really well. Took care of their little belly button infections. And now their belly buttons are good. Alright. Okay. And that's also a product I've used before on Pooh. One time he came home, he had just like a hole in his back. It was weird, like it looked like something took a bite, or not even a bite, it was just like a puncture or something. Packed it full of the everyday skin repair. It healed up quite nicely. Okay, so there's that. Okay. Pause. Put this one in. Okay, that one's gonna go down there. Okay, so then this one, okay, is gonna go. Oh, these need a twist, don't they? I sure do. This one has too many twists. Okay, so this one goes here. This over. Okay, okay, so then this one also. So this one comes down here, not over here. Okay. Need more pins. Okay, let's see. Put that one right there. Okay, that should lock the leaf down. Okay, so then it's ready to sew into there. Cool. Alright, we'll sew that into there, into this one. Push this down a little. Guess one of them goes in that one. Give this 2 twists. So right now we have Athena's kittens. Oh, she is sitting right in front of the camera. Because their eyes need to be cleaned every once in a while. Even they're opened, but they got a little crusty. All right, let's tie this. Oh wait, let me put the pin back in. So that is a sign of possibly the feline herpes virus, which she would have passed on to the kittens. Or it's just an upper respiratory infection. Either way, we've been given Athena not any antibiotics or anything, but giving her some L-lysine to help take care of that, and also some reishi mushroom powder and some turkey tail powder. So that should help boost her immune system. And hopefully she's passing on that immunity to the kittens. Gonna go tomorrow, get some bottles and some kitten milk. And we'll put some of the L-lysine in there and give them a little bit more immunity boosters to help take care of that infection. All the other kittens are doing very well. The 2 of Athena's kittens were born with twisted legs. We've been doing the physical therapy, just doing some stretching and massaging. And it looks like that's working. We're seeing some progress. I mean, they're not completely straight, but I think they'll be, when they start walking, they'll be able to walk pretty normal. Okay, let's see how else is gonna get in the way. Um, so we've been doing some kitten cams since we have all these kittens. We got 4 out of the 5 kittens that were still in the house from across the street. Shoot. That house needs to be condemned. I know the owners of it are elderly and I don't know what's going on, but I know they want to sell it as is, but honestly, it needs to be condemned and it needs to be removed. It's disgusting inside. I'm pretty sure I caught whatever upper respiratory infection the cats have just from feeding and catching the kittens through the window. It's super gross. It smells horrible. Combination of birth and death and poop and pee and ugh. It's just really gross. Okay. And now I've got two more pairs of bobbins. Just gonna unwind those. Alright. Okay, these can go over to the side over here. Those can go right there. Okay. Now we're gonna finish going down this way. See if we need any more pairs. I do not believe we will. Okay, I'm gonna turn this. Okay. So far everybody's doing good. Miss Hera and her kittens will go to the farm that the other kitties went to and be mousers. She does not want to let me get anywhere near her kittens. Okay, I need 2 more pair. Crud. No, I need 1 more pair. Okay, let me just roll these real quick. Take about a yard. And so far the kittens from the house are doing well. They also have upper respiratory infections because they were living in that house for so long. Well, they're about 9 weeks old, so 9 weeks. But we are also giving them the L-lysine and the reishi and the turkey tail, and they seem to be responding pretty well. I think they're definitely happier to be in a cleaner environment. I'm going to see if they would also can possibly go to the farm and be mousers. They're very feral. They have never experienced humans. So it's pretty new. They seem to be alright with the dogs. And we were also able to trap one of the kitties. We're calling her Vivian because she's just, I don't know, she looks like a Vivian. She's the one with the bent paw who probably was also born with twisted legs, but there was nobody to do the physical therapy with her. to untwist them. So one of her front paws, she walks on like what would be the elbow. And so right now we just have her inside the crate. She's just chilling. Hopefully we can get her to a vet, see what the vet says, if this is just how it's going to be, if she needs to have it amputated. Not sure yet, but we'll definitely get her spayed. She did have kittens. The kittens did not make it. It was very sad. I think she was a little sad about that. So we're going to make sure she doesn't have to go through that again. Okay. Okie dokie. And I know a couple of other female kitties, the other mamas, I know they've been in heat because I've been seeing them trying to get with the male kitties. So hopefully they are not pregnant again. I do not want to have to deal with that again. Right now. Maybe in the future, but not right now. This is plenty to deal with. Okay. This one has a twist. Okay. So then, where does this one go? Okay, so this goes across, twist. So random. Okay, what's this one? Cross, twist, right? Because then this one's going to sew into there, and that one's going to sew in over there. But then these go into here. Oh, I have no idea what this pattern is trying to tell me. Okay. Because this one... Okay, let me undo this part. Okay. Okay. So then it says that this one... Am I supposed to leave this out? So we cross that one. Then this one. I don't know what's going on. Okay. This one goes down that way. And then this one goes like this. And it goes down that way. Put this pin in there. Okay, I'm going to turn this. Okay. And then what? So that one stays that way. And then, okay, putting a pin in right here. And then, okay, so then that one goes there, that one goes there, and that one goes there. Okay, so there's still 4. These all get a twist. Okay, that one's gonna stay over there. Okay, but where's the one that goes over here? Oh, Lordy, where's my pattern? Okay, so right here. Okay. looks like the ones from here are going to end up down there. Wait, okay, so there should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pair. And I've got 4. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I have 5 pair. Okay, so is this one just supposed to have a pin right here? Oh, that's too short. And are these supposed to be just pin under 4? Okay. Maybe it is. Because then this one's gonna... Oh no. Maybe it is pin under 4. Push this up a little. Okay. Dang. Does not want to go in. There we go. hate these freaking spam messages. I feel like it's like the cheap girls here. No. Like that scene in Beetlejuice. Okay, this does not look right to me. This does not look correct. Because it is supposed to look like that. Sort of like that. I know I've done something like this before. Okay, I think that is pin under 4, so I'm going to take this stuff out and redo this. Part of doing is also undoing and redoing. But that's okay. So we do have a GoFundMe to help get supplies for these kitties and get them spayed and neutered and get them to the vet. We got a little QR code down there at the bottom. That'll take you to our GoFundMe page. We've also got a link on our Twitch page and all of our social media. So any amount that you could spare, that you could donate, is greatly appreciated. I know the kitties definitely appreciate it, even though they hiss at me and stuff. I know that they're happy to not be in that house and not have to be outside right now. And we need to buy them some outdoor living spots. Gonna give them build them their own little weatherproof catio for when the winter comes. They'll be able to go in there. If they would like to come out, that would be fine too. Or come back inside, I mean. They can do that. But we're definitely here to care for these kitties and make sure that they get what they need. And make sure they get spayed and neutered so we don't have more kitties. Because as of right now, I've counted total about 30 cats. That's a lot of cats. Okay. Okay. Let me see which one of these. Supposed to go over here. Okay, let's see here. Those get the twists. Okay, I got 5 pairs. Okay, and this one's gonna stay on that side. Okay. Okay, but wait. Because one of them, wait, over here, was it that one? It was that way. Okay, wait, many pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's definitely 5. So does this one go like this? Okay, that one's gonna stay right there. Stay right there. And this one gets a pin. I don't know if that's how that's supposed to be. Because this doesn't look right either. Oops, that's 2 pins. Oh no, we're doing pin under 4. These two go right there. That one needs a twist. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, I lost where I was. Oh my goodness. Um, I know I've done something similar like this before. But this is not what it's supposed to look like. Shoot. Alright, let me take it out one more time. Oh, I'm getting tired. Long day of caring for kitties. And taking the dogs for their walk. Panda is out. A long walk for her. I don't know what's been happening lately, but the place where we go to walk, it's just gotten so crowded. We ran into another person today. We usually don't run into anybody. And now the dogs have to like walk on their leashes. Maybe it's just because it's summer. But every time we've walked, we run into somebody who is also walking, hiking. And we don't normally go whole anybody on the trail we go on. It's kind of a hidden trail, and I guess it's not so hidden anymore. Been seeing a lot more tire tracks from bicycles. So a lot of the mountain bikers are coming down that way, which it's not really a mountain bike path. Seeing a lot more dog poop too. Like dang. Either cover it or pick it up. Saw a bag of dog poop today. Okay. Try this one more time. Let's see. Okay, so we're doing this part right here. So this one. Okay. Oh, there's supposed to be a pin. There's supposed to be a pin right there. Okay, gotcha. Okay, so there is supposed to be a pin right there. Oh, there's some babies crying. Usually they're Miss Harris kittens. They're getting so big. They're 2 weeks old now. Excuse me. Alright, let me see here. Okay. Because that's the last one for that. Okay. So where's this one from? That's from there. I think this one's like this. There is supposed to be a pin right there. Okay. Oops. Wait, did that one have a twist? No. I did not put a twist in there. Is that what it's supposed to be? No. Okay. So it's just going to sew into that one. over there. Janny, you ready to come inside? Okay. But then where am I gonna get my other pair? Okay. Because there is supposed to be one that comes from over there. I feel like it's supposed to be this one. Alrighty. I think I need to look at this some more. But as for right now, Janny's ready to come inside. I think she's hungry for dinner. Panda needs to go potty. I'm gonna try to figure this section out, see how it goes, and pick this back up next time. I'll be out of town next week, but we'll be back the week after that. So you can join us for more lacing then. Till then, please visit my website, officialcatlady.com. And also, if you could donate to our GoFundMe, the Texas Trail Kitties, that would be amazing. All right, thank you again for watching. Have a good night. We might play some video games on Friday, not entirely sure. But if not, we'll see you not next week, but the week after. All right, have a good night, and thank you again for watching.